What is up? Miss Thompson here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is the next week of It's Learning, the second week, and I hope it's going smoothly. I think I worked out all the kinks that were coming from my end where I may have uploaded something wrong, but there will be glitches still, I think. So I send an email to your parents that goes over some ways that you can troubleshoot. But here's a couple things that you can do. If you're trying to get on to an assignment and it says error or you can't see the lesson, it may be that you automatically got logged out. So log out, log back in, or reload your page, and that can help. If It's Learning is going really slow, move closer to your internet router, and the internet should speed up. Or see if someone in your house is streaming Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or something, because that can slow down your internet. Maya Davis has brothers and sisters that are learning online right now too, so that having multiple people working at one time can sometimes slow down your internet. So her and I were talking about that. Also in our classroom, there were parts of our classroom that wouldn't get internet very well. So you might need to move to different parts of your house. A couple of things on It's Learning that you're going to want to check out. Miss Jaber has added her YouTube videos on It's Learning. I think she's putting them on her math page. Yeah, I think so, because I'm not able to see them. But you guys should be getting a notification when she posts her YouTube video. And so you should be watching it because she puts tech tips on there every day to help you with It's Learning. And they're super helpful for me. And for a while, I was going to try and copy her tech tips and put them into my videos. But time just gets away from me during the day. And it's pretty hard to make a super fancy video. So check out her tech tips on her YouTube channel. And also just watch her because she's hilarious. And she's got stories about Dakota. It's a comedy show, so watch it. And then the other thing is I put a little sticky on our Com Arts page. There's like a little note that says we have a class meeting tomorrow, and we do. We're going to have our first virtual class meeting, and we're going to log on to see the whole class. So that's tomorrow at 1. How do you log on, you ask? All right, well, I'm going to start the Google Meet. It's called a Google Meet, and then I put a link. I'm going to put a link where you click here on It's Learning. It should pop up in your notifications. If not, go to your Com Arts course, the page where you get started with your lessons, and it should just be on the right side. You'll see it. It'll say click here when it's time to get on. I'm also going to send all of your families an email that says click here. So if you can't find it on It's Learning, it is in your parents' email, okay? I hope to see you tomorrow at 1. If it goes smoothly, then every Thursday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be meeting, all right? All right, guys, not much has changed over here. I have added a little SpongeBob SquarePants pineapple in Martin's tank back there. And I did want to show you guys my desk where I work from home. All right, it's a mess. Is anybody surprised, though? Okay, and this is it, okay? Like, I got a puzzle I'm working on over there. Working on some home improvement stuff. You can see a hammer. I put my laptop on board games to elevate it. Oh my goodness. And down here is like, I think my video stopped there. Whoops. But I wanted to show you this. Miss Jaber thought it was funny. I made myself this little star chart. And I just want to make sure that I'm drinking water every day and going on walks and working out and doing the things that still make me happy even though I'm stuck at home. So this is my little gold star chart. I didn't do so well yesterday because Tuesdays are so busy. So I'm going to get back on track today. All right. So let's read The Wild Robot. Soon I need to do a video where Bun Bun gets in the video too. That's my little bunny. I officially adopted him. So you guys will for sure be meeting him next year because he'll come to the classroom. We'll have to do some activities to make him feel welcome and comfortable there. But today I spent some time doing enrichment with Bun Bun. And I take this like little cat toy and I stuff it with lettuce and carrots and herbs. And he gets so excited and he jumps around and eats this little ball of plants. You're going to love Bun Bun. He's so cute. I don't know, maybe I could come up with a better name for him too. I just instantly started calling him Bun Bun when I met him, and so that name stuck, but I don't know. He's got kind of a serious temperament. I think I need to give him like a human man name, like, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking of, like Sylvester or something, or Bill. That's kind of vibe I'm getting from Bun Bun. Okay, the wild robot. So we were just at a part where we were worried because it's getting cold and the animals are starting to hibernate. And birds, when the winter comes, they fly south. And so Roz is getting worried about what's going to happen with Brightbill. And so this is chapter 52, The Flock. Brightbill slowly waddled into the nest. He had a confused look on his face. Mama, the other gosling said that we have to leave the island soon and we won't return for months and months. Is that true? That is true, said Roz. You know that geese migrate south for the winter. Yeah, but you'll migrate with us, right? Said Brightbill. I cannot fly or swim, so I'll spend the winter here on the island. Can I stay with you? I do not think that's a good idea. I think you should migrate with the flock. How long will migration take? Said Brightbill. Where will we fly? When will we come home? I do not know, said Roz. Let's go ask the others. And so the robot and the gosling walked around the pond to where Loudwing and her friends were chatting. Hello, everyone, said Roz. Brightbill has some questions about the flock's upcoming winter migration. And we'd be happy to answer them, said Loudwing. What would you like to know, little one? How long will the migration take? Said Brightbill. Where will we fly? When will we come home? It'll take us a couple of weeks to fly south, said Loudwing, depending on the weather. We'll join other flocks at the beautiful lake in the middle of a great sprawling field, said another goose. And we'll come back to the island after 4 or 5 months, said someone else, depending on the weather. As they walked back to the nest, Brightbill said to his mother, Lately, I've been feeling this strong urge to fly, not just around the pond or the island, but to go on a long flight, a journey. Those are your instincts, said the robot. All animals have instincts. They help you survive. Do you have instincts? Said the gosling. I do have instincts. They help me survive also. My instincts are definitely telling me to fly south for the winter, said Brightbill. I just wish you could join us. I'm going to worry about you while I'm away. Do not worry. I will be fine, said Roz. How bad could winter be? Sounds like it might get bad. Chapter 53, The Migration. It was the night before the migration, and Brightbill was sleeping fitfully. Roz watched him toss and turn until he finally crawled up into her arms, and she rocked him to sleep, just like the old days. Early the next morning, Brightbill waddled outside and looked at the pond. The water was perfectly still. A few lazy clouds drifted above. Geese were already gathered by the beach, and then tiny claws scampered down from the treetops. So, today's the day, huh? Said Chit-Chat, perched on a branch. You're going to see so many new things and meet so many new animals, and if there are any squirrels at your wintering grounds, please tell them that Chit-Chat says hello. Today is the day, said Brightbill. The flock will be leaving soon. Are you excited, nervous, scared? I'm all those things, the squirrel whispered. Well, don't worry about your mother. I'll look after her so you know she'll be perfectly fine. Brightbill smiled. I'm afraid it's time to go, said Roz as she stepped out of the nest. Okay, Mama, said the gosling. See you in the spring, Chit-Chat. Have a nice migration, Brightbill. The squirrel scampered back into the treetops. Come home with lots of exciting stories, but not too exciting because I don't want anything scary to happen to you. Goodbye. The geese were honking with excitement and hustling around as they made their final preparations. Several of the fathers huddled together discussing their flight plans while the mothers took a head count. There you are, Brightbill. Loudwing honked from the middle of the crowd. We're just about to begin. May I have your attention, please? Said the biggest goose. As most of you know, my name is Longneck, and I'll be leading this year's migration. I'm asking everyone to please join your families for takeoff. Once we're all airborne, each family will take its position in our V formation, and we'll start the first leg of our journey. Are there any questions? I have a question, came a booming voice. My son will... Okay, it's a booming voice, but I wasn't getting that voice right. This is Roz talking, and she never talks like that. I have a question, came a booming voice. My son will not have any family with him. Where does he fit into the formation? Everyone turned to Longneck. He can fly with me, said the big goose. I hear Brightbill is a clever flyer. I could use his help at that point. I could use his help at the point. A moment later, the geese began flapping and honking and making their way into the air. A cloud of feathers floated down around the robot and her son. You are not a gosling anymore, said Roz. I am proud of the fine young goose you have become. Brightbill fluttered up to his mother's shoulder. Thanks, Mama. The young goose wiped his eyes. Is this where we say goodbye? This is where we say goodbye for now. Spring will soon be here and we'll be together again. I'm going to miss you, said Brightbill as he nuzzled his mother. I'm going to miss you too, said Roz as she nuzzled her son. The goose took a deep breath. Then he shook his tail feathers, flapped his wings, and joined the flock. At first, the geese flew in a disorganized jumble, but each goose slowly drifted into position until the flock formed a wobbly V. At the head was Longneck, and behind his left wing was Brightbill. They circled in the sky until the V pointed south, and then the geese began their long migration. Roz climbed to the top of a tree and watched as the flock slowly faded into the horizon. She's watching as they fly away. Should I keep reading? It's kind of a long one, so I'm going to put the bookmark in here. And the next title of the chapter is The Winter. So we'll hear how Roz does during the winter. How are you guys liking the book? Let me know. I'm going to put this on this video on It's Learning Too, and you can comment. I'm going to put it in the social studies section. You can comment on the video and then we can all comment back to you. So that's a really cool way that we can stay in touch while we're watching these YouTube videos. All right. But yeah, let me know how you're liking the book. I will talk to you soon.